So this is the entrance to the MP Tourism guest house. We came to Chhattisgarh Airport, Raipur, and then took a 5 hour drive, booked some cabs, and came down here. Again, as I said, this is located very well. I think 5 minutes drive from the center, from the gate. Here you have a nature interpretation center. I believe it's a kind of a museum. I have not visited myself, but it seems to that effect. Uh, this one behind there, you see these guest houses with a balcony at the back, which again you can see the part of the river, so it's located very well. Then inside you have a very nice place where we had a I'm sorry, not barbecue, bonfire set up and some snacks put forward. You cannot have drinks here; it's not allowed in this. But again, the facilities, food are good enough for overall. I'll say 3.5 out of 5. I'll suggest. But the people are very, very nice. 5 out of 5 there, and they arranged for us for the jeep and everything. No problem there. Just to talk about if you want to come down and watch tigers here, the percentage is, I would say, 0 to around 5%, even lesser on the upper scale. So it will be 0 to 2%. Why that is that it's 900 kilometers overall, and a predator, I think, covers around just about 25 to 30 kilometers of his or her zone. That means marking, scratching, or you know uh, putting their samples around the scent being very pungent and picked up by the other animals. So it's very difficult, and from the roads, which are the enforced by the rangers, you cannot go down or not follow those paths. At a max, you must be seeing only 5% of the forest itself. Forest is quite dense 50% of the time, at least where we went. However, so that's why it brings down the percentage of viewing a tiger is really less. There are a lot of spotted deers, a lot of boars, wild boars you can see, and there's a huge pond, not a pond, kind of a lake, but I think shallow of in nature, which kind of will be very easy for you to see these kind of animals which are there. They say that that place is a core zone itself, but again, with the number of animals around in that place, I still suggest it's kind of a buffer. The core you'll know when you enter, because I did not see any animals around that place, number one, and the second point being that it's quite dense around there, even if the trees are less, but the bushes, and it's not kept well or not kept at all. This around, again, if you see just at the center of your screen, this is another guest house that has started. So this road that kind of is on the other side of the Kanha National Forest. So the right hand side being the Kanha National Forest, the left hand side here is kind of all these guest houses, one after the other. If you're coming here, any of these MP Tourism, again, is, I think, the best located one. However, there are a lot of forests that you can. Wow, this is nice. There are a lot of forest places that you can book along this road. The jeep will come in the morning. They'll pick you up. They are very process oriented, so no worries. You have to take your ID cards and those things. The hotel will give you lunches, I'm sorry, breakfasts, and the driver will take it in the car itself. And I think around 3.5 hours into the thing, 9:30 around, they will all come parallelly to a place where they will let you they'll put blankets on the bonnet and kind of let you have your food there. Very nice place there itself. I didn't take any videos there. There were a lot of people at that point of time itself, but again, very nice, like a bourgeois gathering. And then they will again take you out for around 2 hours more, and kind of end it at around 11:15, 11:30. It really does not matter how quickly you ask for the car. I saw that ultimately it was all the rangers or guides will kind of come in at around, or all will get together, get onto those jeeps around 6:30. So it really doesn't matter if you book up at 5 o'clock. It's just more. I would suggest 6 o'clock to 6:15 is a good time for the jeep to come, and you can comfortably get up at 5:30, 5:45, and be ready. And if you come here, I still suggest that you wear again here, though it shows around 12, 14 degrees, but inside the core area it's much colder. I still suggest you wear a thermal, because it's quite cold and you have to sit for a prolonged amount of time. However, and a few more layers of uppers that you can remove later on. But after 10:30 around till 11:30, it's quite warm. The sun is there, so I would also suggest, if you don't have photochromatic or caps, sunglasses, at least take a cap. That helps. The sun is quite strong. Even in December 26, 27, it's still quite strong. Yeah, that's it, I think, advice wise. And then they will come and drop you off here. They'll give the hotel the garbage, they'll throw it off. So it's very systematic here, kind of a business, if I suggest. I think you have a choice of even buses here, which are much less priced, but obviously you will have to kind of sit with a lot of other people. Buses do rush things, I think, so jeeps are still better, and particularly if you can book a jeep by yourself, it's worth it with the comfort. If you have 4 or 5 people, I think at a total you have 6 people. The guides are very accommodating, knowledgeable, yes, accommodating, yes. So if you have somebody who's not very okay to sit climb those stairs, that person can sit at the bottom of the or beside the driver, and the guide can sit anywhere else. There's no problem there. They're very accommodating. Knowledge wise, they have knowledge, but I still suggest you kind of read through those things, through the nature of tigers and what the forest means. So that does help. We are leaving this hotel today. We'll go to Tulip, which is again also a very nice hotel with the I think from the background there's a place where a lot of animals come and drink water, so we will have a opportunity to see more animals. But again, the big cat does elude us. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days here.